One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Terrapins will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Clemson's offense will get first crack at it today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
This time they'll go to the running game. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Clemson is quick to the line. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
The Terrapins offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard.
Turning it on! Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Washington. They're setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on third down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Motion from the back. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Manning. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. Fourth down coming. Kick is in the air. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on third down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Osborne.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Milner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 8th play of the drive coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw on third down. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Touchdown, Tigers. Fitted in the window for the score.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found him.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the play fake. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Back to throw, it's Washington. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle, it's Manning. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. Touchdown, Clemson! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over Iowa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's McConnell. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Throws toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. Picked off. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Clemson jumps to the line. Direct snap. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Manning. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're good.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And the defense playing pass all the way. They understand the situation beautifully. They've got to throw the football. They weren't fooled by the pass. They break on the football and get the interception.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabs it in the middle. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Line gets set, first down. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Well, the head coach has to be happy with what he's seen from his offense here in Game 1. They didn't turn the football over, and here you are. You're dialing up your favorite play in the playbook, victory formation.
He slides that just inside the right upright, and they'll push that lead out a little further. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure